Hi everyone, it's Vickie Kello, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Brisbane. Welcome to Monday Night Crafting. I'm just trying to find us on the iPad. Here we are, it's come up quick tonight, which is good. Comments on. Right. Say hi when you're on. Hi Kathy, hi Anita. Oh, no worries Anita. We're all here to help each other. All right, so I'm just putting some paperwork. Hi Sue, hi Glenda. Hi Leanne. Everybody's on, which is good. Hi Kerry. Okay, so I've got a few things to show you because I can now show you the inside of the calendar. Hi Julianne. So hopefully everybody who is interested in receiving a catalogue, I think I just said calendar, catalogue has got their catalogues. But if you haven't, just let me know and I can pop one in the post for you. And this small catalogue is our celebration catalogue. So any purchase over $90 during the 3rd of August to the 30th of September, you get to choose something free out of here. So there's level 1 free items, which are free with a $90 order, such as this paper. Hi Sue, hi Megan. And then towards the end, hi Judy. These are all $90 items. 90, 90, 90. And then towards the end, I've shown most of these from the products that I've demonstrated. There are some ones that are free with a $180 order. So they're what we call a level 2 celebration item. So if you spent $180, you could choose these dies for free, or you could choose like this stamp set and this stamp set. So you can have a combination of both, which is cool. And these coordinate with a stamp set that's in the annual catalogue that you may or may not already have. And same with the delicate dahlias. They're what I showed last week. They're $180 items. So that's a level 2 item. Thanks for sharing, Kerry. And then this free in your words set. So this is the one. Hi Elizabeth, hi Marie. This is the stamp set that I showed a couple of weeks ago, and it's not able to be purchased. You can only earn it for free if you have $500 in orders. So you can grab a few friends together. You might have a massive order and put together, and you get your Stampin' Rewards at 12% of the sales, which is normal. Plus you get to have this free stamp set, which is awesome. Thanks for sharing, ladies. Marie and Elizabeth and Judy, thank you. And then there's also a great joining special. So usually to join my team, there's a starter kit that you pay $169 for, and you get to choose $235 worth of any product in the catalogue. So either the mini catalogue or the annual catalogue. But also during celebration, you get to choose all that. Plus, there's about 10 bundles in the mini catalogue that you get to add on to that for free as well. So you get to choose one bundle to add on, but there's about a choice of 10 bundles that you can choose from. So, and there's heaps of new stuff in here that I've shown you. Tonight, we're not using any of it because this week is my husband's birthday and I need to make him a card. So, the winner of the Lucky Door Prize is Lisa from last week. So thank you, Lisa. I'll pop that with your next order. No, it's a public holiday here in Logan, Megan. So there was no school today, but he is back to school tomorrow. So I thought I've got a couple of other things to show you. These are so not Stampin' Up related, but during homeschooling, we made our own soaps. So getting a bit of a start on some teacher Christmas presents, I think. Hi, Lisa. You won the lucky draw, lovely. Do the little ones have to wear a mask? No, only if you're in grade 7, so only the high schoolers. But the teachers will have to wear a mask, so I don't know how that's going to go, because one of my friends has a child at school who's deaf, so I don't know how that's going to go for deaf children with the teachers wearing masks and stuff, because there's a couple in the school. So it doesn't have a face, it's got a leaf imprint, but it does, on the camera, it does look like there is a face in there, which is pretty cool. So we added some oils, so there's lavender and grapefruit in here as an oil, and then we added some rosebud botanicals. So we made some soaps, which was nice. Now I just need to make some packaging for that. And then I had my class on the weekend. They don't have to if they have a disability. Yeah, it'd be nice in that classroom because I think he's in grade 2 or 3. So it'd be interesting to see how that works. I know they've got some special tools that they use in the class to help him be able to hear a little bit better, but I don't know. So this is one set of the tiles that I did. So this was the class over on the weekend. So you got given the tiles and the stuff, the little feet, hi Carrie-Ann, to put on them because these will peel off so that they don't scratch your surface or anything. And this was one set that I've done and I've fully sealed. But I need to put the feet on and then I need to make a box. So I stamped about 4 of these over the weekend for teachers' gifts as well. So that was using the Enjoy the Moment stamp. So I've done that. Got a few things to show you. And then I've just put up my September stamp set class, which is using the Biggest Wish stamp set. And I'll show you one card because I'm really happy with it because it's so different to what I normally do. This is one card. I was so happy with it. So that's one of the cards that we'll make. So I haven't put all the details up for this yet, but payment will have to close at the end of this week, I think, because the shipping delays are causing a little bit of havoc. I put an order in last week and it hasn't even been shipped yet, so I'll have to put the dates up very, very soon. And then my August DSP class is not really DSP. We're using the Memories and More pack, so you get half a pack of the Memories and More cards, which is this, and make all the cards and stuff, and you get 5 of these cards and envelopes I ordered over a week. I know, that's my issue, Julie, so I'm struggling at the moment. I ordered last week and it's still sitting and picking, so I'm going to have to extend the dates a little bit longer or move the dates forward. So these are the Memories and More cards that are in the catalogue, and this is what you get as part of the August DSP class. So I'm hoping it arrives in time because I ordered the supplies and stuff last week. So this is the card and the envelope. So you get 5 of those, half a pack of the Memories and More pack, and you'll have heaps of stuff still to make cards. And then this is one of the cards. So this is cased from the catalogue, but how cool is this? And all the supplies are all in here. I've got a spare one, Megan, if you want, because I have to order because you get, there's a, the Memories and More pack. You have to order one for 2 classes, for 2 participants. So I've got a spare pack if you want, Megan. Coming, yes. So that is pretty cool. And then you can decorate these up or not. You did put down for this class, Lisa, you're in it. So I thought I'd just show you that and put those, because I do forget to talk about my classes sometimes and not everybody sees my stuff. So I'm just putting that away to give me some room. And then I haven't done the DSP class yet for the September class, DSP, but we're using the shimmer vellum for that. And Lisa, this is your pack, so I'll put your name on this. And those ladies that have won for the last month, I finally got to the post office over the today and posted them off. So, because we came out of lockdown, so I could get out. So that's good. Put your name on that, Lisa. So I've got a couple of things to make tonight because we've been in lockdown and I've been struggling a little bit. I thought all the teachers would be struggling too. So I thought I would put together a little pack for them of cards. I signed up for the shimmer. No worries, Megan, that's good. Thank you. I thought I'd put together a little pack of cards for them just as a little pick-me-up. Thank you. Hope you're all doing well. So I am going to make a box with you and show you what I've done. So they all get 10 cards. I've got one box left to make. And so then I would have made 17. Now, I don't know how many teachers are in the school. There would be many more because it's a big school. But I only can make 17 because I don't have any more 12 by 12 cardstock. So that was in my order today that I've sent off as well. So we need to cut down a 12 by 12 cardstock. You need 2 pieces and they need to be cut down to 9 by 11. And this just gives your cards a little bit of extra room in the box. 9 by 11. And then the base, so you work out which one's your base. Then you need to cut like a 15th off. So like, just have it over your track, and it's easier if you are pushing up from the cutter, and like it's not even an 1/8 of an inch, it's like so small. You need to cut one of those off on each side just to make it that tiny bit smaller. Thanks for sharing, Marie. And that was cut a bit crooked. Let's move that. And cut that off just to make that just a little bit smaller so it fits inside the box snugly. And because that bit was so thin, I'm just trimming it with scissors because it didn't quite come off because it was cut a bit crooked to start with. I use the white back paper in some of the DSP. Oh, that'd make a nice sturdy box. Cherry, that's a good idea. And then you need to, I keep all that. I usually make mini albums with that stuff. I don't think to make too many boxes with that. I've got a whole heap of chipboard there, but I think it's a bit thick for boxes and stuff, but that's a good idea. And then I'm just scoring this at 2 inches on all 4 sides. And that's the base, so we're going to stick that over here, and we're going to bring the lid back in and score this at 2 inches. I can close this now and bring that over a little bit. 2 inches. Okay, I'm multitasking tonight, but I'm trying to pay attention. Are you watching Survivor, Julianne? Adrian's watching that in the other room. Okay, so this is the lid, and before we start cutting and trimming, I need to make, so this is a retired punch, a 1-inch circle punch. I need to trim, oh, the voice. Put little like finger holes to help the box lid come off. I need to put them in the side. And you could measure it, I'm just eyeballing it. Well, Adrian's watching The Survivor in the other end. You lost me at the second score. They're all the score lines are at 2 inches. So it's nice and easy. I don't have complicated boxes or anything. And the measurements are 9 by 11. And so this will fit 10 of my cards in, which are all 6 by 4 cards with a little bit of room. So all my cards are in plastic sleeves as well. So I'm just burnishing the score lines. And this has been a great way to use up, I've used up 7 rolls of retired ribbon. So then we need to cut up the sides. Now I just cut away the score line. So you trim up and then you get this score line just to give it a nicer finish, and cut here. So I've used up 7 rolls of retired ribbon. Now they weren't full rolls, they were half empty rolls, but it's nice to have my retired ribbon shelf. I need to, because it's on a spool, so you've got to take them all off to get the empty rolls off, so I haven't done that yet. But to see 7 empty rolls there, I'm pretty happy. So now some of the ribbon hasn't completely matched like I would normally do. Like you'll see in this box tonight, I'm using the last of this shaded spruce and gold ribbon. So when, it doesn't really matter, but when I do, like if I do the bottom like this, then I'm gonna do the top and I'll do it the opposite way type thing. So I'll cut up this way. I don't think it really matters. That's just how I've done it. You could do them both the same way. And I've been using my free Celebration paper, especially the black and white beautifully penned paper, because that kind of goes with any coloured box. So I've got, this will be 7. Keith is my favourite. I've seen him in concert many times. Oh, I've been to Keith lots of times too. I like Keith. I have got 7 white boxes, and then I've got lots of multicolored boxes. So I've got some in color boxes, I've got some neutral boxes, because that's all I had with the 12 by 12 cardstock. I don't usually buy a lot of cardstock in 12 by 12. So I'm using Seal Plus because you want a good stick. Who are the female judges? Who is it? Isn't it Jessica Malboy? Isn't she on there? Julie will know. Yeah, Jess Malboy. So we want a really tight, strong adhesive. So you want tear and tape or Seal Plus on here. You don't want just normal tape. So that's the top of my box, and then the bottom of my box is here. Oh, and Rita Ora is on it this year, that's right. All right, put that away. And then fold the sides up on this one. So this did then, she's in 50 Shades of Grey too, those that are interested. Rita. She was on something else too. Now I'm just going to trim this down because this is just a bit high. For that bit. Okay, and then I've got my 10 cards and they fit in there nicely. There's a little bit of room. And then that just fits over. And it's a snug fit. And then you've got the finger holes to make it a bit easier. Then you've got, this is the paper that I've been using. I'm gonna do this one. And I need my arm out again because we need, I'm gonna do the flower side this time. 6 3/4. When I saw Keith for the first time in concert, Guy S was the newcomer singer before Keith Urban. Last time I saw Keith Urban, we also saw Nicole. She was in concert with him, up here with him. That was pretty cool. And then 4 3/4. Pop that on there. And then we just need some seal on this. Oh. And then pop that on there. So you could add a bit of colour to that if you wanted to. I haven't been because I had so many of them. Oh, we don't want the rubbish. Oh, lots of rubbish came with it. And then, oh, that's twisted. Let's start again. Try not to twist that until here. I've made this look a lot more difficult than it should. And then I like to flip that under there and tie so it all stays in that. Oh, the block annoys me so much. So I've left some of them without a bow and then some of them with a bow. And then I still actually have quite a bit of this ribbon left. Trim that off. And so I've still got that left, but I might stick that in the kindy pile for daycare because I've got, this was another ribbon roll that I finished and I've got like hardly anything left. That, this. So when I get not much left and I've pulled it off the roll, then I usually just add it to the kindy pile for that. So I've got a pile over there for that. And then I have, that's my 17th one of that to give to the teachers tomorrow. So that was that project. I need to pop that away so I don't lose that. And then I have this project. Now I have these stamps that I haven't used for a while. Actually, I don't know that I've used these at all. 3 clear blocks sitting on my desk. They're now here all the time, Julie, because of you. A wish for everything. So this has lots of little things. I wanted the happy birthday in here because it's nice, little, clean font. It's not too wishy-washy, not too cursive. Like, I really did. I like this, but you'd have to use this big font to make it male. I think these might make it a bit more feminine and stuff, and I didn't want something this big. So I've made it, I wanted this for that. And it does come with dies. I've got the dies here, but they're a little bit more cursive and scripty and stuff, so I didn't want to use the dies. Hi Marilyn, thanks for sharing. And then I got this A Good Man set, and I'm yet to use it, so I thought I'd use it today. I did want to use this Relax Your Way, but it doesn't fit on the tag that I've done. So I'm going to put It's Your Day, and then I'm going to add Happy Birthday from this onto there. And then I thought I'd use the labels. I haven't used these for ages in, what are these called? Tasteful label dies. Because they come in this flower set, I forget about them all the time. They came as a bundle and things, but and I've got quite a few here on my desk of what I've used already, but that's what I've used some of the stuff for from the Tasteful labels. So we're gonna pin it together, and then I've used what's it called? There's something, the Tasteful In Good Taste designer series paper. So, because I kind of did want it, that's not really a flower set. This is so a flower set. Look at this. There's a flower and a feather and a sprig. Although I did buy it because I really liked this and this as like fill-in images. And this flower's not too bad, but it took me a while. I didn't buy it initially. It took me a little while to buy it. I think this would be good for Father's Day, and I'll probably end up making Adrian's Father's Day card with this. But a big image like this, yes, Megan, it didn't really fit on the card that I'm doing today, but I think I'll keep this set out for Father's Day. And I'm going to make a whole heap of cards for the school for Father's Day too. So I thought I'd use a set like that. Now I'm using Early Espresso, and I'm even using Very Vanilla as a card base. But then I realised I couldn't use Very Vanilla in too many of my layers because I only have scraps left. My order that I ordered last week has my pack of Very Vanilla in it. So I had a card base. I haven't used it yet, Julie. I'd like to see what you've made with it. I have a whole heap of card bases cut at my desk, ready for when I make cards. And I had, look, this one that I'm using and one other in Very Vanilla. But the rest are white. And then I went to use, after I decided I was using Very Vanilla, that I was going to use a vanilla layer, and I don't have any. It's in my order, that's coming. That's all right. I've decided to improvise. So I have a crumb cake layer. I always have a quarter of an 1/8 of an inch border around. And then I'm using this textured paper. I ended up picking up some of that paper that just retired out of the last catalogue, the mini catalogue, that had the what was it? The beautiful, what was it? The tailored set or something, the blue, red and white set that came with the bow tie and the shoe, like the stamp sets carried over but the paper didn't. I ended up picking up some of that paper on sale, so I'm going to make a lot of the Father's Day cards for the school using that paper, because I got 2 packs of that. I didn't get my ink pad out that I was going to use. I'll need to get up and get, I'm going to stamp in Early Espresso. Oh. So how are we all going? Are we all enjoying life? Lockdown? No lockdown? We're out of lockdown, thankfully, but I have a feeling that we could be back in it. So today was a public holiday in Logan for the show that's been cancelled, but some other regions moved their public holiday. We didn't. So, all good, busy week teaching. Yeah, it's been hard. You got a new pussycat? Oh, that'd be nice, Julie. Right, so we no longer have our triple banner punch that I used to use a lot and would do like for tags that are 2 inches or more. I can't remember how big this is. This is 2 1/4. Ah, that's not too far from me, Judy. I'm at Baronia Heights. So I'm not very good at cutting a banner in, so I use the tailored tag punch. The issue is you do need to have it as wide as the punch, otherwise it looks a bit funny and you can't line it up. So what I've done, I've made this piece 1/8 of an inch smaller, and then I'm going to show you how I cut the banner with this. So you kind of just line it up, and you want to make sure you don't want to stamp it here, don't want to cut it here, because then you're going to cut too much off, right? I've already trimmed this to where I want it as my layering piece. So you just need to get the edge of the cardstock right at the edge of the banner piece where it starts to come in, line it up, and hopefully that should fit in there nicely. All right, so we're going to layer that together. And then, because we've already got a couple of layers there, I'm going to use my dimensionals on one side, trim these edge pieces here. Make sure you use all your Stampin' Up. It is good, Judy, if you want a wider banner, and I'm terrible at cutting banners in, and just making use of your punches, really. Oh, that's no good, Megan. You've not been well. One of my other girlfriends has woken up quite sick this week too. So I'm just going to put dimensionals down this side, because we've got 3 layers here, just to kind of even it out a bit. Oh, I need to take the backing off those. They're not going to stick otherwise. let's kind of center that up there. And I just thought, I don't like using too many stamp sets, but I just thought I didn't want to use another piece of DSP here because there's a lot going on. Like the DSP is quite heavily patterned, but I think I might stamp this. And really, if you're going to stamp, you should stamp before you stick down. Don't do what I'm doing. But I'm kind of also hoping, Sara Lee card, layer upon layer upon layer, love it. I'm actually okay with the image not being clear or unlevel, because that's kind of what I'm going for. It kind of, I don't know who Sara Lee is, Judy. Maybe I need to look her up. But layer upon layer, I usually like get from Kirsty Marcotte. Kirsty? I can never remember her name. She's an American that does a lot of YouTube videos, and she uses 6x6 paper pads and makes like heaps of cards with them. So while I'm stamping, let's stamp. Now, because I didn't have... Sara Lee is a cake. Oh, God. See, I'm blonde. I really am blonde. And I've had a big week. Because I didn't have any Very Vanilla and I only had scraps, I actually used this. This is out of the same paper pack, but it's just got a light image on it. So the back is more like wood, but I thought this would be good to stamp on and lighten things up a bit to be that I could stamp on it and it look a bit like Very Vanilla. So I'm going to stamp It's Your Day there. Well, and then let me just, I love Auntie Sarah, she cooks a lot for me. Well, I'm excited, ladies. I have a private chef coming in on Friday night to cook a dinner for hubby's birthday because he's going to be 40. And he specifically asked me not to cook. So you can work out that I'm not great. Oh, this is sticking to me. Not great at cooking. So I've done quite a few, had quite a few instances. We've been married for, no, 16, 17 years. What's the year? 21? 16 years. And so usually on his birthday, I try and cook something like a meal that he likes that I don't usually like, so that we don't usually have it or anything. So I cooked quiche once and it was more like scrambled eggs because I forgot to put the flour in because I hate anything with eggs, really. And then I tried to cook a roast once and I had 3rd-degree burns on my hand. And then I did... No, I'm not insulted, Glenda. We've been married long enough. And I know my cooking abilities. That's what I think, Judy. It's the thought that counts. So then, what else have I cooked? I did cook a... so the year that Hunter was born, so there's 6 weeks between Hunter's birthday and Adrian's birthday. So Hunter was 6 weeks old, and it was my first expedition to the shops. And I went to the shops and Hunter screamed like a banshee the whole time. He wouldn't sit in the pram, he wouldn't do anything. So I had him on my hip the whole entire time, trying to push this pram and get these groceries. So all Adrian got that year for a birthday was some scratchy tickets, because that's all I could handle. But I did go out and I was making him shepherd's pie. Now, not shepherd's pie with lamb, because I don't eat lamb. And I don't like the smell of lamb. I don't like the taste of it. It doesn't get cooked in this house unless I'm away. But like minced gravy in a pie thing with mashed potato over the top. I also don't eat mashed potato. So up until this point, I'd never really mashed potato in my life because I hate the stuff. So I don't know how much potato is required to how much it makes type thing. So I bought these 2 whopping great big potatoes, which I thought would be enough. Now these banners, I've cut from the Tasteful labels. So they've done all the work for me there. And same with the banner that I stamped on was the Tasteful labels. And then the bigger piece for that is also a Tasteful labels on here. So, oh my God, not sure if we can be friends anymore. Because I don't like mashed potato. I don't like a lot of things. I'm quite fussy. And then this banner piece, while I'm on this, I want this up here. I actually want that a bit shorter, so I'll be able to show you what I did. I'll have to do that a bit later. Because it's this, but I shortened it, but I've obviously not shortened it enough, or I've stuck this banner up too high. So we'll do that in a minute. So then I cooked up these potatoes and mashed the potatoes, and it didn't even cover half the bloody pie. So that was his thing the first year, and then since then I haven't really cooked too much. And he does most of the cooking, which is great. But this year, because I'm like, you're 40, what do we do? And he's like, oh, just please don't cook. Please don't try and cook. So I've got a private chef coming in and he can bloody cook. And then, yeah. So I'm going to just, because this card's a bit bulky already, I'm just going to stick this down with seal. So I'm really looking forward to the fact that we'll have a private chef cooking for us. He should hire me next year. Well, I was a bit worried with lockdown what we were going to do, because I'm like, oh, but it's been lifted, thankfully. Right, we need to bring the big shot in, and I'll show you what I did. Let's put these, I need my stamp cleaner. I didn't get that out. I've cleaned up my desk, because if we have a private chef come in, we're going to have to eat at the dining room table. Well, this is where I craft, is the dining room table. So I've had to make sure I clean up, and I started cleaning up, and I've put loads of things away, but I needed to get it out again tonight. That sounds awesome, but what are you going to eat? Well, he has sent through a menu a while ago, and I can't remember too much of it, but Moreton Bay Bugs is one of them. That's my most favourite thing. I know it's Adrian's birthday, but you know, I'm organising this and paying for it, so I'm having it. So, as you can see, this is smaller than this. No more than expensive than actually going to a real restaurant, Judy, like a fancy restaurant, not a McDonald's that call themselves restaurants. So I've shortened it. So what I've done is I've just kind of lined that up and cut that there. So I'm just going to do the same and line it up and cut it there, because I want it a bit smaller. And I like the little stitching that this does. So if you want, you can get like washi and stick on there and stuff, but I've lined it up. I've got 2 stitches on this side and 2 stitches on that side, so that I know it's straight. Wind him through. So we've got, if you have him on a Saturday night, you have to have minimum 10 people. And that breaches COVID restrictions at the moment because you can't have more than 10 people in your house, including the people that live there. So that's a no-no. But on a Friday night, you can just have 2 people or what. So we've got Adrian's brother and his fiance coming. So the 4 of us can have a nice kid-free dinner. Because they've got 3 boys and they're being looked after with my boy. So we're having a kid-free dinner. Where did I just put my seal? Over here. Oh, why is that not rolling? So I'm really looking forward to that. And then stick this up here, just to kind of break that up a little bit. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to have, like, you know, some adult conversation too, because I've been talking to a 6-year-old all week. And he's been teaching me about digraphs and bossy E's, which I thought I was supposed to be the homeschool teacher, but anyways, I've learnt a few things. So that is my card tonight. So I've made that. That's going to be Adrian's birthday card. I could write 40 there. I don't know that I've got any number stamps. And then this box of cards. 6-year-olds are very bossy and have a lot of attitude to boot. So hopefully you enjoyed the card and the box, and you can recreate this box and get lots of things in it. And then I've got 16 others then to give to the teachers tomorrow at drop-off. Give them a little bit of a thank you and pick me up. It got rid of 170 cards for me and all my 12x12 DSP and 7 rolls of retired ribbons. So I'm very happy with that as well. But thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. I might put some bling on here, but I hope you have great. Thanks everyone. He's gonna be 40, so then he's gonna be old enough to get the jab. So he can book in, I can't book in yet. We'll have to wait. Don't forget to put your business cards inside. Oh, my stickers. I have little stickers that I stick on the back, Judy, of all my cards. Although some people have said that they don't really turn the card over at the back, so maybe I should stick them inside. Thanks, ladies. Oh, hi, Kathy. Thanks for watching and see you all next week. Bye. Oh, I might be able to book in. That'd be awesome. All right, thanks, Judy. See you next week, ladies. Bye.